John, you got to call your buddy Chris Judd. Let him come in here and take a look at the beef shot and tell us if it's real. He's the only guy who could tell us.
Well, I will.
John's buddies now with, John's a weird guy. John's having some sort of Oscar party where he's having people over to watch the Oscars.
Right.
So he calls my girlfriend and he goes, you guys have to come because...
Why do
you guys have to come to the party because Chris Judd's going to be there.
Why do you lie?
I'm not lying. My girlfriend told me.
Okay, your girlfriend calls me because she thinks that it's my wife's cell phone, but it's mine. She calls me.
Oh, that's what it was. Your wife called... Hold. Let's get this straight.
Yeah.
Your wife called my girlfriend. She calls back her cell phone, and you answered it. Because now somehow you've taken your wife's cell phone, because like everything else, you probably lost yours.
I lost mine.
Yeah, of course.
I took my wife's, which is a better one.
So she calls back your wife, and who picks up you?
Me. So then...
And then you tell her, you got to come to the party because Chris Judd's going to be there.
I made a joke. I said, you got to come.
She didn't think it was a joke.
Oh, because, well, then that's amazing. She didn't think it was a joke.
You're such a little star effer. You really are, dude.
Such a
he goes, you got to come, Chris Judd's coming. I'm like, so I said...
You know what? I made a joke.
Who cares if Chris Judd's coming? The guy was married to J-Lo for 10 minutes.
I was totally kidding, but I'm surprised Beth didn't know that. I was totally kidding. Ask her again if I was kidding or not.
She said you weren't. I said, what's wrong with John? He's like a star. She goes, it's pathetic.
100% kidding. It wasn't even an ounce of not kidding.
Okay. Well, I guess no one gets your jokes.
Totally
where's he having this party? Is it at that little apartment?
Yeah. Just stuff 50 people into that.
Yeah, that tiny apartment.
Tiny place.
And what are they going to be watching the Oscars on?
I actually have a huge screen.
Where'd you get that?
Friend of mine.
He's lending it to you?
That's what he does.
Sunday night, how are your kids going to sleep?
But they're not going to be over that night.
Oh, they're not? All right.
So it's going to be a complete...
Do you tell people Howard Stern is coming to the party? Do you tell Chris Judd, hey, Chris, you got to come, Howard Stern is coming?
I was kidding with Beth.
Is he taking down
Beth.
I know you're not kidding, so
all right, well,
you
whatever.
can say all you want.
You know what? Talk to Beth and ask her serious.
Now you're back and you're on the air too much.
You know what?
Get off the air.
Good, leave.
I'm just wondering, are you showing it on the sheet, or do you take the sheet down for the party that separates the room?
I don't live there anymore.
Oh.
You moved from that place.
Oh, it's the new house. Okay.
Well, I'm not coming. I got to work the next day.
Well, it starts early. So
what time?
Like 6 o'clock.
So you leave before the Oscars?
The Oscars don't start at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, well, the party starts at 6. So you can actually, if you wanted to come for a couple.
Well, why would I go to a party for the Oscars and then leave before the Oscars?
You don't like to watch Joe and Melissa on the...
Yeah, I like to hear it, though. I don't want to sit there and talk to Chris Judd. If I'm stuck on an island, I'll talk to him. Chris Judd.
You would like the guy.
I'm sure I would, but who cares?
Who of your other friends are coming?
Doesn't matter. They're not Chris Judd.
Oh, he's the
Chris Judd.
No, I meant like Tyson Beckford.
Oh, yeah, he's coming, too. That's the other guy you mentioned about. Tyson Beckford's coming.
Totally kidding with her. I can't believe she would actually pretend.
Well, how is that kidding? You said you have to come to the party because Tyson Beckford and Chris Judd are coming.
That was the joke. Like, hey, you got to come. Chris Judd's coming. Like, that was the goof. But I guess that's
a real goof. How's that a goof?
Because
he's really going to be there, right? So you're not goofing.
Because that's how it is.
They're going to be there, right? So you let it be known that they're going to be there. How is that a goof?
It was a goof because I was just I was like,
no, you want word getting out that you're I'm out of my mind. Why would you say that then?
Ask her if I was kidding.
Doesn't matter if you're saying it jokingly or not. You want people to know they're coming.
Oh, God, it's just...
Dude, it is sort of true, John, because you didn't invite me that way, but you said come to my party, and you did say the same thing, Chris Judd...
I didn't even know if he was coming then.
Yeah, was it a joke when he said it?
You told me since then that they're coming.
You asked me if they were coming.
No. You said they were coming.
You don't recall going, so was Chris Judd coming?
Nobody cares about Chris Judd. You keep announcing it.
Oh, God.
Such a douche.
You know
what?
I can't even kid around with your freaking girlfriend.
Star effort. What, you kidding around with Gary? You kidding around with my girl?
You've been telling a lot of people.
No, I haven't.
You have.
No, I haven't.
I'm just hurt I wasn't even invited.
Of course you're invited.
But you're not a big enough star.
I guess
but just don't bring Mr. X.
Rate.
Of course you're coming. Just don't bring Mr. X.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, check that picture out there and let us know what you think of it.
All right, thanks, bro.
All right, man.
I want to see J-Lo's beaver.
I think this is, Howard, I think we've seen this one before.
Yeah, we've seen it before.
It was in the Inquirer. This is the one that's been kicking around for a while.
With a beaver?
Yeah.
Why would Hustler find it?
Yeah, I think I've seen it, too. It's disappointing.
Yeah.
It doesn't look sexy.
You can't, like, see. You just can see that she's not wearing underwear, but you can't, like, it's not like a close-up. What they do is they do a close-up, and it's so fuzzy you don't even know what it is.
Oh, they do that thing where they
circle it.
Right.
It's not that fuzzy.
Hey, I'm coming over Sunday. I got to meet Chris Judd and Tyson.
Of course. It's
Are you
joke.
sure they're going to be there?
I know. That's the whole
So they're a joke.
No, he's not a joke. But
so you're using your friends as a joke.
Oh, God, you don't get...
What's the joke? What's the joke?
I was kidding because it was like, hey, you got to come. Chris Judd's coming. It was a joke.
What is the joke? What's the joke? You're busy telling everyone Chris Judd's coming.
I'm not telling everyone. I told Beth.
You told Gary. You tell everyone.
Well, Gary asked me.
Now, you've told a lot of people. I've heard you telling people.
Of course, he's
doing that joke.
It's whatever. You know,
it's a funny joke.
Howard, it's fine. You know, don't come. It's fine.
I'm not coming.
Good, then don't. It doesn't matter.
I'm not coming anyway.
Fine.
But he's not coming because
and Gary, you don't have to come.
I would come to your house. It doesn't matter if Chris Judd is there. I've come to your house many times.
I kid around with Beth, but I'm not allowed to do that.
You're kidding around with everyone.
Anything I say to Beth is going to go back to Howard, and it's going to be...
Yeah, that's right.
Misconstrued.
But
I won't even kid around with Beth.
Running around telling everyone.
I won't even kid around with Beth.
Good. Who cares?
Because everything is just misconstrued. It gets regurgitated the wrong way, and then you come in here, and then, you know...
Okay, so John, you're going to tell me you're not going around telling everyone Chris Judd's coming to your party?
No, I'm not telling everyone Chris Judd's
coming. You did it to Gary, but Gary's wrong.
Gary was asking me.
Oh, I see. But Gary doesn't remember it that way, and it's a joke.
No, it's not a joke.
But you're a star.
I happen to like
Get out. It's actually a good guy. All right, get out.
I will.
You're done.
Yeah,
you're done. No one cares about this.
Of course.
You stupid party. I wonder if Chris Judd's going to be there. Chris Judd. He goes around. Chris Judd's coming to my party. Cares? Tyson Beckford. What's wrong with this guy? But it's a joke.
I can't believe he's screaming and he's upset.
Because he's a baby. He knows he's telling everyone because he's excited about it.
Crazy.
What he really said to Beth was, I hope, he said, Chris Judd's coming, and I guess I'm hoping that you can bring some of your hot model girlfriends.
Oh, is that? So
Chris.
That's the joke?
Yeah, that's the joke.
Oh,
I wasn't even going to tell that part, but...
Yeah, that sounds like a real joke.
I was kidding.
Because he's got to get girls for Chris Judd.
Right. Now he's got to fix him up.
Yeah, he's trying to upgrade the party.
Now you're regurgitating.
Yeah, now he's got to actually produce some kind of a happening scene because his highfalutin friends are coming.
Now he's afraid Chris will be disappointed because when he meets John's regular friends, it's like John met him as on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and now he's going to be disappointed in John's party.
I guess me in a Nick shirt drinking Jack Daniels ain't going to cut.
No, you're okay because you're at least on the radio. John's got to now produce some people for Chris and Judd.
He's got to make it look like he has a circle.
Can you invite Norm? McDonald.
How about old McDonald?
Yeah.
So John's in a trap now. He's got this party going. He convinced Chris Judd, who he thinks is like an important guy, and Tyson Beckford to show up. So now he needs to get girls there to show these guys he's happening.
Yeah, he's got to paper the party, if you will.
Yeah. So he was hoping that Beth would, because he was kind of like, well, can you bring some hot model chicks?
Do you know Al McPherson?
Can you bring Al McPherson?
Can you... You know,
John's caught up in a...
Now he needs a promoter for his party.
John's caught up in a horrible circle of fame.
I'm trying to hire a great white to 10 bar.
What agency is she with? Do you know anyone with click? You're caught up in a bind because Chris isn't going to like. Chris isn't going to like the party.
You have a party. You invite people you don't even know, people you don't hang out with. Gilbert Gottfried is at your party.
Gilbert and I have hung out.
Oh yeah. Okay.
What do you know about my relationship with Gilbert?
All those guys you invited there, all those celebrity types that were at your party.
Did I call you up and go, Gilbert's coming to my party? Can you get some girls
celebrity
there?
Types that were there.
All right.
You don't hang out with them.
John, there's no equating.
Happening.
There's no Gilbert's real happening. This isn't even equating the fact that you go around publicizing who's going to be at the party.
To Beth, I was kidding. To Gary, I was kidding. But of course, it's like...
Who do I have there that I don't know?
Howard. You had people
I know
at your party that...
Gilbert's been at my...
How many times did you hang out with Kevin Smith?
Many times.
Oh, come on, Howard. Come on. There were so many people at like your party that you don't hang out with. Like,
do I call you up and go, Kevin Smith, come to my party, bring hot girls?
No, but I'm saying, you're saying that I'm bringing people.
Kevin's a guy who lives in Jersey. He does my show all the time.
Kevin Smith all the time.
No, but he does my show all the time.
All right. Was that someone that you would?
And I like him.
Okay. So
I don't mind that you have Chris Judd should just show up. You don't have to make a billboard announcement about it. If you're friendly with the guy, why you're saying it to everyone?
No, I'm not saying it to everyone.
It's a big difference. I don't care that you haven't Chris Judd at your party.
Maybe because he is looking for,
You're looking for her to bring models for Chris Judd. Get out of here. You're such a homo.
What model friend does Beth have? Have I ever met a model friend of Beth's?
Then why'd you jokingly bring it up?
Because I thought Beth would get a kick out of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. She can't believe her luck that she can go find models for Chris Judd.
She watches the show all the time, according to Beth. So I figured she'd get a kick out of it.
All right.
Yeah. I think she'd get a kick out of it.
Seriously. It's like, you know... People in glass houses.
All right, you talk. That's exactly the same thing.
Yeah, you're saying I'm Star F and you invite people to your party you never hung out with ever in your life, but because they're celebrities, it's okay.
I've invited those people because they've been good to me.
I happen to love the guy. I invited, but I'm an idiot.
There's nothing wrong with it. I didn't say you were an idiot for inviting him. You're announcing it like it's a big deal.
I made a joke to Beth, thinking Beth would understand.
Not to Beth, to Gary and everyone else.
Gary gets the joke as well.
Artie heard the Chris Judd story. Everyone's heard it.
I happen to really...
Yeah, I knew it.
So you're billboarding it like it's an attraction. Why don't you just pay the guy for an appearance?
No, I've been talking about my party way before I even knew Chris Judd.
Okay.
No,
John, you're missing the point.
You know what, John? I just said this in the office. This is what you should do, because I think this is the truth. You should say, you know what? I'm sort of psyched. I don't have a ton of celebrity friends, and I met these celebrities.
Nice.
And it turns out that I actually like them on top of it. And I think it's sort of cool they're coming to my party, and I'm psyched.
You don't have to billboard it. We get it.
But Gary,
cool.
But that would be saying that Howard's right, that I wasn't kidding with Beth, and I was kidding with Beth.
Okay, you were kidding.
I swear on my life I was kidding with Beth.
What do you mean you're kidding? But in the kidding, you're letting everyone know that you've got some prime talent coming.
It was a joke. It was
all right, so fine.
Maybe it was a joke you don't get,
if it's a joke.
But subconsciously, didn't you want people to know that they were coming on some level?
No, I don't call my friends and and say come because Chris Judd's coming.
Okay, but all right, John. But how many girls do you think Beth should bring?
Yeah. How many girls?
I'm already bringing women for Chris Judd.
So you were.
And by the way, Tyson, I'm still bringing his own freaking.
So you're making special accommodations for Chris Judd. Why? Why would you bring chicks for Chris Judd? You can get girls.
I'm coming. Are you going to have
shrimp there for me?
Yeah, you're coming. Why don't you bring some girls to you?
When I was in Australia hanging out with Chris.
I'm so not interested. You made your point. I'm a Star F and so are you.
So I can't help him.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you.
He'd love to be the guy who fixed him up.
No, because Chris is a great guy, and I know
John worries about everybody getting girls.
Listen, yeah, I do enjoy it.
All right, okay, who cares? Have a good party. Get out. Get out. Star effer.
Don't sit in that chair, Judd. I'm expecting downtown Julie Brown.
That's the chair reserved for downtown Julie Brown.
Yes, and you know who's serving hors d'oeuvres?
Who?
Maria Conchita Alonso. She's also my cleaning lady.
Busy making calls.
Hello, Chris. I think that Beth's going to have a bunch of models, wink, wink, whores. So bring a plate of condoms for you.
He's trying to get girls for Chris Judd.
Call me back on my on my wife's cell phone.
Yeah, you can't find yours.
Wink, wink.
I think I lost it in.
John's right. I had Gilbert Gottfried at my party. Because I was trying to impress people.
You did. You called me. I remember you saying, Gary, are you coming? And I said no. And you said because Piscopo and Gilbert are going to be there. And then I changed my mind.
And then you said, do you have any hot friends?
Yeah, my celebrity friends.
Actually, you sent me over the edge when you mentioned John Popper as well.
I like John.
No, kidding. I'm just saying that if you were going to brag about friends being there.
I didn't know who was going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wouldn't call up people and go, John Popper's coming.
Well, the point is, if you really wanted to have a celebrity-laced party, you could try a lot harder than that.
I could have trotted out a whole bunch of people.
Right, you invited people you thought were cool.
People I know.
Right.
I want to get...
And I don't mind it. I'm just saying to John, he blew it out of proportion. Just saying, hey, it's cool that you're friends with Chris. That's great. You made friends on your show.
But is it really a friend when you start...
billboarding.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's under a lot of pressure to impress these people.
I think he's excited. That
I think he's impressed, and now he's under pressure to impress them.
Right. He's got to get some chicks there and make it a happening party. Because I've been to John's parties, and they're pretty boring, you know.
I mean, John's friends are not going to set the world on fire.
Right.
So he's now got to upgrade.
Yeah. John's got to upgrade the whole party now, and he's under a lot of pressure. He really is.
I totally agree with you.
But if I was him, you know what? I would just, keep it lame.
Yeah, that's his life. I think he's want to be his friend. That's who he is.
I think he's afraid that, Chris Judd is not going to be impressed by his buddy Mikey Stein from high school.
Right.
Right.
Absolutely not. They're going to be annoyed.
Exactly.
Because they're going to be signing autographs.
Right.
Hey, what was it like on the island?
How was it?
Hey, so that J-Lo was your wife, huh?
You bang her?
So John's got these guys flying in for the party. And now he's got Tyson Beckford and Chris Judd flying in for this party. And now they're going to show up at this party.
Robin Leach is
I hope they have a backup plan.
I wonder if there'll be some velvet ropes, like a VIP section, where you can't get to the celebrities.
Haven't you heard this is the must invite of the year?
Hello, paycheck.
If you're not on this list.
I'm blowing off the lanes and going right over.
Let me speak to Richard Johnson. I don't want to talk to no flunky.
He's got big pressure on him now. This is funny.
Yeah, why would you do this to yourself?
Yeah. He's sorry, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Now he's got to get some hot chicks there. Oy vey.
And a bunch of other people he doesn't even know.
Right. Tyson's going to show up and stay for 5 minutes and be disappointed. And he's going to lose his friendship with these guys.
Yeah, they're going to look at the deal and go,
this isn't happening.
Yeah, let's go somewhere else.
It's going to be great.
So you're going to go now just to see Tyson and Chris leave?
Susanna, you have to sleep with Chris.
If he strikes out, you're going to have to use your hand.
Yo, John, man, it's Tyson. I'm just trying to chill, and this Benji guy's talking to me about some crazy stuff. We're going to go check out Spa, right?
Yeah, there's no chicks here.
No, don't leave. I've got Xanax.
I told everyone you're going to be here. You can't leave.
What is he going to do now? The catering has to be upgraded?
Everything's got to be upgraded. The party's going to cost $10 million.
Hello, Jean-Georges. I want some lungs and tongue, a locked tongue and aspect. And some foie gras. I don't even know what it is, but Robin Leach told me it was good.
Yeah, the other celebrities can't come in from California. Those two he somehow got to come.
No, but they're single. And
Melissa's working. Right. Melissa's on the red carpet.
Okay.
Robin is in L.A. Robin Leach is in L.A. And I don't think John was friendly with Alana and Maria Conchita Alonso. And I don't know what Julie Brown's doing. I think
that's his best friend.
Julie's flying in for the summer party. And wait till she sees him running around with a Heineken and a pair of shorts with his pubes hanging out.
Yeah.
On the rocks.
She's going to come from California for the pool party?
I think so, yeah.
She's coming to the pool party?
I think so, and I think Melissa might come for that one, too.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And I think that Tyson...
Yeah, what happens when Tyson and Chris inform the other celebrities?
Right,
well, I think that it wasn't that good.
I think Tyson and Chris are scheduled to come to the summer party, but let's see if they're still on the list after this party.
Right. They're flying all the way in for the party?
Yeah, they have no idea.
They have no idea.
So, John and I are, recognizable, but we're not celebrities like they're celebrities. Mm-hmm. Like, they somehow have something else going on that we don't have.
No, they don't. Christian has nothing going on.
I don't know.
He has some money.
But he's got money.
He's got money.
What he's talking
he can throw a good party. It's hard for us to throw a good party. We don't have that kind of money.
And plus, Chris, he's a dancer, so all of his friends are those artistic types. Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is going to be great. I can't wait. Are you going with it?
I wasn't until he told me they were coming.
I take note. So that was something that you were interested in.
Yeah. Gary said to me, that's true. Gary's
I'm honest with you.
I'm not going to go unless Chris Judd's comes.
No.
That's why you're telling everyone.
I made a joke.
No. You asked me where I was going, and I said, it's pretty late for me. And then when you said they were coming, there's a part of me...
So tell me, John's protesting too much.
Right.
I know I'm right. No, John's going around telling everyone Chris Judd, and why would you tell Gary that?
Tyson lives here. Chris had to come for a charity event.
Right.
So both of them were going to be here anyway.
Okay.
It's not like there's no pressure on.
What's it going to be like when they show up and there's no...
You know what, Howard?
It's
honestly,
boring. You better get some models
you're not
there.
Don't judge me like that.
We'll see. You seem to think that.
Trust me.
You're asking Beth to show up with some models.
I didn't, you can't, I guess I can't get around with Beth.
Guess it was a joke.
Obviously, she just didn't get it.
You calling her stupid?
No, I didn't say that, Gary.
So she didn't get it?
No,
she got it. She got it.
Gary, that's not implying she's stupid, but are you implying that? Yes?
Oh, John, it was just a joke. I get it. It was a joke. Bring some models.
I was you for a minute. You got all upset.
Why don't you bring some models?
You really?
He goes, why don't you bring some of your hot model friends for Chris? That's a funny joke.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
You didn't say that?
No, I mean, I didn't say how he's saying it.
He didn't stutter when he said it.
No, that was another joke.
Yeah.
It was, gosh, she called me up.
John, who cares? Have your party. We're happy for you.
Yeah, it's fine.
Good. Thank you.
Well, and I'm going to leave. And
leave.
Yeah, and then we'll talk about it again for
Yeah, I can do whatever I want. It's my show. It's not yours. You're supposed to be answering the phone.
He's going to talk about your job. He's going to talk about it whether you stay or leave, so you must well leave.
Yeah, leave. Leave.
I am leaving.
I'm done with you. It's my show. Goodbye.
Bye.
Talk about what I want. Yeah.
He called you a douchebag.
Well,
don't you think it's funny that of all the things that you goof on John about, that this...
Yeah, he's up
because I'm right.
Because the kind of stuff that doesn't bother him.
Because I'm right. He's feeling the pressure. He thinks these guys are like...
Well, he thinks he's in some new club.
Yeah.
They're my stairway to the stars.
Well, he's talking about not billboarding. The other day I walk in to the office back there, and he goes, check out this email to somebody. And it was an email from Melissa Rivers.
He's showing everyone in the office. I know. I caught wind of that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Even an email he has to announce.
Yeah.
I've never known he got email before.
Yeah. Attention. He doesn't tell you about the email from his other friends.
No.
Attention, everyone.
Attention. I got an email from Melissa.
He's announcing to the office he got an email from, and he's letting everyone read it.
Out.
And he's letting everyone read it.
Oh, yeah. I can tell you, I could quote, I love you, I adore you, here's my information.
Yeah.
That was the email.
Yeah.
That you gave him a phone
and he's showing it to everyone.
And he's going to lie and say he's not.
If he came clean and said to me, Howard, you're right, this is the most exciting thing ever happened to me, and I've got pressure on me,
yeah.
I would say, yeah, okay. But he's lying. He's saying that he's joking about bringing the model. He's so transparent.
See,
I'm making a poster out of Melissa Rivers' email.
Right, he's got it mounted and framed.
He's calling the interns over to look at his email. Right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I walked in I wasn't in the office. I walked in while he was in the midst of explaining to everybody what wonderful things were happening in his email account.
Who does that?
See, I'm the opposite of Gary. I'm not going because they are coming.
Oh, I have to see this whole thing transpire.
I'd rather hang out with John and Mikey Stein. What am I going to say to them?
That's exactly what's keeping me away, the ridiculousness of it.
I have to see what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Good. Report back.
It's just got to be interesting. I want to see what if
they don't show up? Yeah. That'd be even better.
Yeah, after all this. Ooh.
Because John's already cut some deal for like an amazing amount of food.
Paul, you're on the air. Hey, Paul.
Howard.
Yes, hi.
Quit talking about this. It's getting really damn boring.
Is it?
Yes.
I'm fascinated.
Okay.
Sorry. I can't wait to hear what happens at the party.
Yeah, we have to have a spy because John will come back and say everything was wonderful.
Yeah, because John never comes to my house and spies at my party.
Sandy, you're on the air.
Hey,
Hi.
Howard.
Hi, Sandy.
Can you give him a break a little bit? Cut him some slack?
Oh, come on, it's funny.
Because he's what?
Cut him some slack.
But you're really hard on him. Let me tell you, I watched him. I thought he was really good on the show. So ease up on him.
He was. I'm just saying, he's putting all this pressure on himself. He's going around announcing his email from Melissa Rivers. He's got Chris Judd and Tyson Beckford coming to his party. And he's desperate to get some hot chicks there for these guys. It's like he's pimping.
But maybe you better invite me.
You're invited if you're hot, evidently.
I tell him I'm hot. I'll go.
This is a rap I've been hearing, Howard. I got a couple of calls. I was in the office. People are getting everything confused. The whole rap is that you're jealous. No, that John's got a little bit of notoriety from doing the show.
Right.
Then he did well on the Tonight Show, and that you can't handle anybody in the show getting a little bit of notoriety, so you have to put him down because you're jealous.
Well, it's not that he's jealous. It's that he just lives to torture him.
Yeah, but he lives to torture all of us.
Hey, I'm just pointing out.
You know, you're humiliating the guy.
No, but that's the show. We goof on everybody, goofs on everybody.
Hey, John comes in here and goofs on everyone.
Yeah.
John is the worst offender. He stares and watches everybody and then comes and reveals their weakest, most vulnerable points.
Well, then put him on the air a little bit more. We'd like to hear him.
John, when any more email from Melissa Rivers we can view?
I was doing that because Robin was so vicious on me.
Listen to this.
And,
she was. Of course, it's all about me.
She was so vicious about me and go hang out with downtown Julie Brown when I called in that day. So I'm saying at least these people are like nice to me, not like.
Oh, you're showing your email to the interns.
No, I didn't show it to the interns. I showed it to Robin and Gary.
I wasn't there. I walked in while you were doing it.
Robin had nothing to do with it.
The only reason why I printed the emails because it had her address that I needed. That's the truth. That's the God's honest truth. But of course, you don't want to discuss the truth. You just want to discuss.
Gary told me the truth.
Look,
tell the truth, Gary.
He showed it to me in front of a lot of interns. So if they happen to hear it...
Did I speak too loud for the interns to hear, Gary? Was that...
Well, you could have walked into my office and said...
look at this email. Was that big of a deal?
Why do you announce your email?
Well, you're getting way uptight about this.
Because
it's right.
No,
it's true.
No, it's not right. Because you know why, Howard? Because you, spent the whole... I'm still mad that the day I called in thinking I was going to be like... All you could do was yell at me.
John, you know what? You're a demented ass, and I'm this close to firing you so you can go get a real job. Okay. And when you take 3 weeks off, when you tell
how much time
I don't care. You're mad at me. I have yet to hear an apology from you. That you took 3 weeks off when you said 2 weeks.
Gary how much time.
Get out of my face.
Because you don't want the facts. All you want is your own.
It's John. You put me in the hot seat and you put my credibility on the line.
I told you.
That's John.
The truth of the matter is, you would have had something in writing and said, "I will be gone this amount of time."
I should have emailed.
Did you put that in writing to Tom?
I should have.
Let me ask you a question.
I don't ever ask Tom for days off ever in my life. Ever in my history that I've worked here, I never asked Tom for days off. Never told him the days I was going to take off.
You don't
I
tell
asked
him.
you and I asked Kingston. That's it. I've never in my life asked Tom.
John, I agree with the woman. It's boring at this point.
All right, fine.
You're doing a great job. Get out.
We hit a nerve.
Yeah. Well, because
definitely hit a nerve.
Without anesthesia.
Yeah.
Hey.
We're doing a root canal.
Exactly.
Want to see my email?
Downtown.
And I was not in, to make me the reason he was pulling up his email. I wasn't even in the office. I walked in.
John, you're keeping the truth from me.
I got to tell you something. I'll admit to you right now. I'm like a star effer of the highest order. When I meet people, I'm excited. Because
there's nothing wrong with that.
Like I went to Hollywood Squares. I took a picture with Henry Winkler. I was showing it around this morning. I'm excited, but I'll admit it to you. I'm straight up.
He can't admit it. He can't admit it. And then he can't admit that he's
my friend or anything. It's just like, I dig the fact that, you know what I mean? Like, John should just say he's excited that these people...
He argues about everything. He argues about everything.
Well, he can't confront this, that he's really,
Because they told him on the show he's a celebrity, so he doesn't want to blow it with these guys.
The other thing is, I think that somehow in that show, there was some sort of elevation for John. John went in as the goofball and came out as like a better person.
Big star.
As one of them.
Yeah.
Right. He was one of us.
Yeah. And he's living off of it.
Yeah, he's back here.
He can't believe he's answering the phone again.
Well, they treated him great, right? That he came back here. We're treating him like the guy that left.
He said, well, wait a second. I was just on a network show. I'm
right.
Like, I know.
I'm a celebrity.
One minute I'm Rockefeller, next minute I'm back in the slums.
I don't even care.
So now he's got his
all right, let's drop
it. I just love that he's trying to live both.
Let's drop it.
All right.